Guys, Kenwood game of the week. This week's game of the week, Seattle Seahawks at the Green Bay Packers with a possible return of Russell Wilson. More than likely, I think Russell Wilson gonna be out on that field. Why do I say that? Because at 3-5, if they drop this game, sitting at number 10 spot in the NFC playoff race, it's pretty much over for the Seattle Seahawks. And the Seattle Seahawks is one of those teams in the NFC that's been right there each year, that's been in the playoff race, fighting for a Super Bowl. We already know Russell Wilson went to 2 Super Bowls, won one of them. The Packers, Aaron Rodgers returning, David Bakhtiari returning. That's the left tackle, stalwart, one of the top linemen in the NFL right now. Packers coming off a loss, 13-7 loss to Kansas City Chiefs. Aaron Rodgers wasn't in the game. Jordan Love got that start for him. And I think the Kansas City Chiefs, I don't think that was a good measuring stick for the Packers, because the Kansas City Chiefs haven't been playing like the Kansas City Chiefs that we've gotten used to over the last 2 years. So I'm not sure if that's a good measuring stick for Jordan Love and the Packers at all. I think the Packers are one of the best teams in the league. Before Aaron Rodgers went out, the Packers ended up getting a victory over the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray, he ended up walking off the field with an injury. So we'll see how far that injury lingers from him. But Aaron Rodgers, they had a tough fall game that week. Packers had a lot of players out. Defensive coordinator was out. Number one target, Devontae Adams, was out. A couple of linebackers was out. A couple of linemen was out. More than one receiver was out, and they still went into Arizona and got that victory on the Cardinals. But back to the Seahawks. Russell Wilson coming back after like over a month being out. He had finger surgery on his finger. He had a stent put inside his finger. He got that removed recently. He's been practicing the whole week. He's been taking first team reps. And also Chris Carson, he's making a comeback this week. He's been on IR also. Rashard Penny and another running back on that team has been getting duties. Alex Collins. Alex Collins and Rashard Penny both have been taking over running back duties since Chris Carson has been gone. With him coming back off IR, I don't expect him to have a full heavy load. I can say he's probably going to get a limited amount of carries, a limited amount of snaps out there. But Russell, this game going to have to be sit squarely on his shoulders, man. DK Metcalf, Russell Wilson, the other receiver that they got out there. This gonna be a game that the Seahawks gonna have to go out there and give it everything that they got just to fight, to stay alive, to keep their season going. Do I trust Pete Carroll? Do I trust Russell Wilson? I'm gonna tell you, I trust Russell Wilson more than I trust Pete Carroll. But it's gonna be about that defense, the defense of the Seattle Seahawks. Bobby Wagner, Jamal Adams, those guys, their front seven. Can y'all get some pressure on Aaron Rodgers? This defense has given up double-digit leads multiple times. Right now, I say the Seahawks would definitely be in at least the 6th or 7th spot. Right now, the Saints are in the 6th spot. I think the 7th spot belongs to the Atlanta Falcons at 4-4. So Seattle is sitting right now in that 10th playoff spot for the NFC. Above them are the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings sitting at 9. I think it's the Carolina Panthers sitting at 4-5. And like I said, at the 7th spot is the Atlanta Falcons. I don't think Carolina gonna stay right there. Cam Newton just got signed by Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, he been in and out the lineup. Cam Newton hadn't been playing with those guys. He hadn't been playing much of any at all this year. He got cut by the New England Patriots earlier this year. Mac Jones took over. He been doing this thing with the Patriots ever since. Cam Newton been at home, sitting on the sideline, sitting on the couch with his kids, whatever he been doing. It's going to take at least a couple of weeks for him to get back. This is Matt Rule. This is the new coach. This is a whole new organization. But this video is not even about Cam Newton. It's not about the Carolina Panthers. It's about Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson, and the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, they got their receivers core pretty much back. Devontae Adams, his main target. That's the main target that Aaron Rodgers need out there. It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be in Green Bay on the frozen tundra. This is the time of year where it's freezing cold out there. We know Seattle Seahawks not used to that freezing cold. They're used to that rainy weather, but not the freezing cold like it is in Green Bay. But I expect to see the Russell Wilson that we all used to accustomed of seeing go out there and perform at his highest level, highest that he's capable of. I expect to see the rest of those guys on the Seattle Seahawks defense step their game up, put some pressure on Aaron Rodgers, drop back into coverage, and clamp down on this in coverage. I think Russell Wilson and the Seahawks can get this game today if they play desperate like they season on the line like it really is. So we'll see what happens in this game.